What makes a hero? Is it the power they wield or the pain that shapes them? For Tandy Bowen, known as Dagger, it wasn't wealth, beauty, or privilege that defined her. It was loss, loneliness, and the moment she found herself forever linked to a runaway boy named Tyrone Johnson. Together, they became Cloak and Dagger, light and darkness, bound by fate. Tandy Bowen grew up in Shaker Heights, Ohio, the daughter of a wealthy model, too consumed by her own life to care for her child. When her father abandoned the family for a spiritual journey, Tandy was left adrift, seeking love and belonging anywhere she could find it. At 16, she ran away to New York City, desperate to escape her mother's neglect and her own emptiness. It was there she met Tyrone Johnson, a runaway from Boston, haunted by guilt and tragedy. Two broken teens, strangers in the city who became one another's only anchor. But fate was cruel. Lured by a man offering food and shelter to runaways, Tandy and Tyrone were captured and injected with a deadly experimental drug. Every other victim died. Somehow, Tandy and Tyrone survived. When they escaped, something inside them had changed. Tyrone was consumed by living darkness, while Tandy burned with radiant light. Their bond became more than friendship. It was survival. His shadows hungered endlessly, and her light kept him whole. Together, they destroyed their captors and swore no one else would suffer as they had. The lesson. Tandy learned that her light wasn't just power, it was hope. While Cloak's darkness threatened to swallow him, it was her compassion, her determination, and her refusal to give up that kept them moving forward. They weren't just fighting drug dealers and criminals, they were fighting for kids like themselves, the forgotten and the abandoned. Tandy's lesson was simple yet profound. Even the darkest corners, light can cut through if someone chooses to bring it. Tandy could have gone home. She could have left Tyrone behind. Instead, she chose the harder path to stand with Cloak, to use her light against the shadows, and to dedicate her life to protecting the young and the powerless. Her choice wasn't just to fight crime, but to embody mercy, forgiveness, and the strength to carry someone else's burden. Where Cloak was rage and hunger, she was balance and grace. So what makes Dagger a hero? It wasn't her privileged background. It wasn't the accident that gave her power. It was the moment she chose compassion over selfishness, loyalty over comfort, light over despair. Bound to Cloak, she became more than a survivor. She became a beacon. And that choice to be the light in the world of shadows is what makes Tandy Bowen Dagger a hero.